Hey, yo, what it do? What's good, yo? Steezy Bang says, you already know. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I get a lot of DMs. Not that I'm bragging or something like that, but people come with their opinions and stuff like that, saying, why don't you like trade SMC alone? Why don't you trade this strategy? Why don't you trade this and that? Elo12 is complicated. Bro, to be honest with you, man, like, I've tried all of those strategies. Like, I've tried each and everything. I'm saying, to me, I'm not saying they don't work. They do work, and some people are profitable trading those strategies. But as for me, my personality, they can't like meet the I'm kind of a trader who like wants to investigate more into the market. I'm not like here to just make money, like don't know what's really happening with the markets. I really need to understand in depth with the market. Why is the market turned on this certain point? Why is the market doing this? Why is the market doing that? So I get a lot of questions when I'm using those strategies. Yes, I see this one thing, and then we see this thing, and then the market, the next thing, maybe it failed to respect that setup. Maybe I'm saying, let's say I'm using an SMC. I see a clean order flow. Market is doing this and that. Everything aligns, but at the end of the day, the market just don't really like respect the strategy, man. Like, I'm like, what? Where am I wrong? I see this order flow and everything. Yes, I'm not saying maybe it's me who is not like really getting the SMC concept or the BTMMs or whatever you use, you guys. I've tried all of the things, price action and everything. I really did try. But man, like Elo12, let me tell you like a small history about me when I started doing Elo12. It was like, I think 3 years ago, 3 years back. I got some, like, one of the biggest artists in Zimbabwe. He DM'd back in the days. Like, if I tell you my history, you understand where I'm coming from. I used to have money, but I used to be a good trader back in the days. I used to have, like, right now I'm hitting the flow and I'm trying to rebuild again. So I used to make some little cash, you know what I'm saying? Not like huge cash. I used to make, like, it was okay for that time. It was okay because I didn't have any responsibilities, like a lot of responsibilities. So this one guy artist, I'll put maybe his picture with me, yeah, or yeah, I don't know if I'll do something like that. And then this guy, man, like, he DM'd me. We did crazy things. I traded for, like, at first I was giving him signals for free, man. Like, he never paid, or I was never doing such things. So I gave him signals. He was making a lot of cash, boy. Like, he had that risk tolerance on him. Like, he was someone who was willing to risk because he had the money. So he was making a lot of cash per day. He would make like 250, 1.5 with my signals, man. He knew that around 9 p.m. I would send a signal. And then back in the days, I was using price action, man. It was really, really flowing. I was following the guy called Jeffrey Benson, if you know. I was trying to trade the way he do, but it wasn't really strong, man. Like, I wasn't really seeing why the market is doing this thing. I love investigating in this thing. I think that's the reason why it's taking me long to be successful, because I really need to go in depth. So fast forward, the guy gave me money. He trusted me, guys. He trusted me. He gave me some cash. To my surprising, I blew the opportunity, man. Like, I blew the money and everything went off. So I tried to rebuild again from there. I rebuilt it. So I was now studying the markets on my own, sitting on the charts 24/7, dog. Like, then I came across Elo12 on my own. Before I even like started Elo12, I was studying on the charts, seeing the way the price moves, why the price turns, why the price do this, why the price move like this. So I was seeing that price moves in 1, 2, 3, what, and it wasn't really like close. It was close to Elo12, but it wasn't really Elo12. So I really needed to polish up that strategy so that it can be Elo12. So I was having that perspective of the markets, how it moves and everything. And I was like, nah, right now I've built my own strategy. And that was the thing that I ever wanted in this forex industry space, like to have my own strategy. So um I made up I was added in this group, and I made up with I'll call this guy my mentor. The reason being is this guy really like pushed me hard, man. Like he motivated me to be low key. One, he motivated me like to have my things, man. Like this guy was really living a good life, and he used Elliot 12. This guy, man, he doesn't have no noise, boy. Like he's straight good guy. I met this guy. He taught me Elliot 12 one day, man. Like I was like, nah, boy. Like this thing, I know this strategy. I was back testing it back in the days, so like that. Then it came to me like too easy, man, to understand. And then that's when I knew about Elo 12. I started using Elo 12, ups and downs of the strategy, trying to, when you switch strategies, you go through like a season where you'll be losing so that you quit the strategy, but I never did. I started trading with the strategy. Strategy started to pay me off a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. The problem was the equity, but the strategy was doing well. And then we moved out to a new crib. I won't say a lot of things. That's when I changed to SMC. One of the guys, he came to me, like started to tell me a lot of things, man. Like, can you see liquidity where you are entering? But when I entered, things were normal. I wasn't even hitting any stop loss, so I fell in love with the name liquidity. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started to look for SMC. Like I thought I knew nothing about the market when I don't know about liquidity, order blocks, and everything like that. So I was trapped. You know what I'm saying? So that's when. So this story must tell you something, that you don't have to go for each strategy that is making sense out there. There's some like I'll tell you later. So this strategy, man, like I started doing SMC. That's when I got introduced to boom and crash like really seriously. I was trading them back in the days, but I wasn't really like going full margin on boom and crash. So I started going full margin, making money, doing all of it. It came a time, boy, like when I was now blowing accounts like nobody's business with SMC. I was using pure SMC. No, I was no longer fusioning it with my L12s and what. Bro, like it was crazy, trust me. Started blowing accounts. Then my wife, man, like she's the one who said, bro, look at you. You know, jumping on one strategy to another strategy. Oh, matter of fact, I wanted to quit everything. I wanted to quit and start afresh with my price action. I forgot of L12 now. I wanted to go back to strategy to a price action. And then she said, nah, bro, because my wife, she always there when I'm trading. She always know whatever that I'm doing, my strategy. She knows. I tell her everything. I was like, nah, look, back in the days, you were making a lot of like a good like good money out, like back in the days. We're using L12. Why can't you just like go back to L12 and start afresh? Leave this smart money concept to, because one thing about smart money traders is they don't like they don't agree when they always say it's the best strategy. Yes, it is the best. It is good. Matter of fact, it is good. But they run away from the fact that this market, guys, is really dynamic. And if you don't know a couple of things, man, you keep on losing money. Even if you use the godly strategy, if you use, I don't know, whatever strategy you use, you need to understand, man. Like you need to understand how the market moves. That's the reason why I use Elo12. So this was my short story. The reason why I'm using Elo12 right now is because Elo12 gives me a clean picture of the market. I really get to understand where the market is and where the market is going. And I understand, like when I lose a trade, it's not because I lose the trade because I don't know what's happening. Like manipulation on Elo12, I don't believe there's nothing like manipulation when I'm using Elo12 top. When I'm using Elo12, I don't know about manipulation, what people say, yeah, this thing is manipulative. L12, if you lose a trade, it's basically you were wrong, and you basically see it on the chart that, bro, I was wrong. This was a wrong counting. I mean, it's either you did a wrong counting or you failed to respect the rules and guidelines of L12. That's only about L12. Nothing like, bro, manipulation. L12 does never. We don't see no manipulation, bro. We trade the market structure and it goes in depth with the market structure, dog. Like, it respects. When the market is moving, guys, with L12, the only problem I saw about L12 is the entries. It has a bit of late entries, and it some of us, we don't have like equity, a lot of equity to trade, so you end up like maybe blowing account because of your stop loss levels. Because L12, where you put your stop loss is an invalidation zone. Literally, you don't put a stop loss where you say it should be a tighter stop loss, because the more you put a tighter stop loss, trust me, the more the chances you have of getting stopped out. But if you give a trade the room to breathe and everything, the more you make, you increase your probabilities of winning. So and the more you trade less, you understand. If you have an open trade, you trade less. But if you enter a trade, put a test stop loss, get it, you take another trade, hit, you understand. You blow your accounts literally. So that's when I came across, like, that's when I started to say, nah. Let's say I want to, if L2 is wave is saying you should break a B wave for us to take an entry for a correction. That's when I come with, nah, I should use SMC there. If I break B wave, that's when I will say I broke a structure. Then I'll wait for price to retrace back inside of that what all the blocks and everything. But I don't really like fucking use that thing, bro. And so I take my entries inside there. Like, it's a lot of things that it's only, bro, like, trust me, L12 is crazy, man. It's crazy. You understand the whole thing, And one thing I've noticed is a lot of brokers, they are paying off some of the mentors, some of the YouTubers. I won't mention what happened to me because of my security reasons and because of a lot of things. But some of these people are paid off, guys, like, to teach you wrong things. They are paid off to teach you. If you see a strategy, guys, like, really looks like it's a good strategy when it's scalping, guys, beware. Because there are B brokers and A brokers. You have to understand, B brokers, these are the brokers that want you to lose so that they make profit. When you win, they lose money. When you lose, if you understand that concept, you understand, like, scalping is not really good. That strategy that gives you one pip stop loss, mind it, guys. Really do mind it. So scalping, so these brokers, they want to promote scalping to the people so that they know long term no one is going to make profit. At the end of the day, they'll keep on milking you, they'll keep on making you lose money and everything like that. But there are some strategies, man, like, that can help you grow long term, and they don't want that, man. They know if you come and trade long term, that's when you see them blocking you. I'll put a screenshot here when I was blocked with the broker, man. I didn't trade much, but maybe they saw that this guy has potential of milking us. When he have capital, you really, like, do us dirty. I'll put a screenshot if I still have the email. They really blocked me, dog. Like, yeah, you are manipulative and stuff like that, bro. Like, I was, what? I didn't even make no money, bro, but you saying this shit, nah. So yeah, it is what it is, man. This is my message for me to you. You really need to be aware of the strategy you use. I'm not here to scare you or whatever it is, but I'm here to warn you guys. You really need to understand the strategy you use. You really need to run away from scalping. Yes, I know most of us we really need fast money. Me myself, I'm not a scalper, but I'm a day trader. Right now I'm jumping into I want to try and hold my position, let my trade breathe and everything like that. So if you see a strategy really wants you to scalp every day, man, think twice, man. These brokers really need you to donate every day. You donate. You, at the end of the day, you might make money, but if you check your history, you might see that you are maybe down with maybe 5,000. You've never, like, deposited once, but you've been depositing maybe 500, 200, 110. You know what I'm saying? Trying to flip that, like, how happens today if you deposit $10 today, you flip it to 300, flip it to 300. then you withdraw. The next time you deposit 200, you blow that 200, you deposit again 200, you blow that 200, you deposit again that 200, you deposit that 200 again, then you make, you understand? So it's something that is crazy, man. It's crazy. So right now, I don't know, man, but this is my message to you, from me to you. I'm not saying use Elo 12, I'm not saying change your strategy, but I'm always saying be aware of things that will make you lose. Really think twice before you do anything. Understand the market, why the market is turning at this point. Don't rush to make profits, guys. Profits will always come if you are serious. Profits will always come to us. So make sure you really sit down, understand the market. Why is the market turning here? If your strategy doesn't give you a look of why the market is turning at this point, you're just waiting for price to turn and break the highs. Respect what? Nah, bro, that's not even. You have to understand why the market is moving. Yeah, so that's from me to you and only you. And if you want to join the Discord, the link is down below. I share some signals, some setups on my Telegram community. You can join. The link is down below. If you want to understand the LO12s, I don't know, maybe I'll do a video, but everything is down below. Peace.